Hello. Hello, are we live? I think we're live. I see your messages, Cheerio. Hold on. Well, let me do my intro. Hold up. My name is DT, number one failed paranormal detective, and today we're playing some Animal Crossings for a few hours. Sorry I'm late. I got caught up. I got caught up with like going to the. I did some cardio, did some core, had lunch like at 12. And I was like, oh shit, I need to wrap this up real quick. And I took a shower. 15 minutes late. I'm sorry, but jury duty, dude. My God. Wait, are you done with jury duty, or like is it like 100 squats? No. Just orientation. My God. Hey, Sonny. Cheerio. I hope you don't have an O.J. Simpson style case. How you doing, Sonny, over at Twitch? Thank you, Isabel. So, they said go home, come back tomorrow. Jury duty. My God. Alright, so, today, it's raining. Pashmina. Building a garden for island. Dope. Oh God, I don't wanna keep that. Okay. So today, we are gonna, on this island, our main goal is to catch a coelacanth. Because it's raining. Hopefully it rains enough to the point that we have enough time to catch one, or maybe two coelacanths. But yeah, today's gonna be a relatively short stream. I want to say maybe a few hours, nothing too crazy. We will still have a little Pokemon tonight too. Don't worry about that if you're interested in little Pokemans. But yeah, we'll take it slow. We'll take it easy. No problemo. Criminal case that could last until May 2. May 2 is not so bad, dude. That's like a week and a half, right? So not too bad. Not too bad. I mean, you know, hopefully it's not like it's like Albert Falcone or something. Like it's like a case that Daredevil handles, or like Batman has to be involved in. Or even worse, OJ. You're there for like 3 months. Yeah. How do you get notified for jury duty? Is it just by like mail? I should check my mail more often than shit. Oh, thank God, I don't have to water my plants actually today, because it's raining. Fire up the good old PS5. The PS5 doesn't come with a Blu-ray player anymore, right? While it's still raining, I'm gonna do my best to fish for a coelacanth. Yeah, wasn't it like a thing? Like one of the PS5s don't have like Blu-rays anymore? Was it the Pro? I might be wrong. I could be wrong, but I feel like I've heard somewhere that like the PS5s. Oh, okay. Wait, why is it called Pro then if it doesn't have the disc? I feel like the Pro should have the disc. It is. I feel like the Pro should have more features, right? Like, I'm not crazy for saying that, right? Like, I feel like the Pro should have more features, not less. Like, I get that, like, whatchamacallits. I get better graphics. It probably has, like, you know, typical faster processor, more RAM, memory, but, like, I don't know. I feel like you shouldn't remove features from the original if you're gonna make a pro, right? It's like, let's not, you know, let's. Dude, I still remember the time when like the pandemic, right? When the PS5 came out, nobody could buy it for like a year. I fantasize about it all the time. Oh, new egg, yeah. They had to do that's the good old the Japanese do that a lot too, like in Japan. Lottery system. I'm happy that there's no sea bass, but I do want to get a God. I don't mind lotteries, to be honest. Like, I guess it could get annoying for like things that you have to plan around, like concerts, because I know that's like a big thing in Japan is like concerts or lotteries. But for items, I kind of don't mind it. You know what I mean? Like if, okay, let's say a new GPU, Switch 2 will be lottery. Is this from like GameStop or something? Hold on, how coelacanth? I need to check. I need to double check the coelacanth availability. Can't believe I'm saying that. It's raining. Okay. I'm trying to check like how to get a coelacanth. Okay, so it is from the ocean. I could make some fish bait, but you know what? We'll let Destiny guide us. Off the Nintendo website, the Switch 2 is lottery. Were you interested in the Switch 2? Was anybody okay for both sides of the chat, Twitch and YouTube? Were any of you guys interested in the Switch 2? Goddamn. But I wasn't. I'm gonna wait for the V2. I think they're no doubt they're gonna release a V2, because like my problem with the new Switch 2, aside from the price, right, is the battery life is so bad. Like I know I'm just gonna play it docked most of the times, but like okay, let's say the one time I'm on a plane and it's only at like 4 hours and I'm like in an international flight going like 16 hours. Like, and yeah, sure, okay, you have a power bank and stuff, but you know, the mindset of like, okay, let me grab my Anchor 20 watt hours, fucking 20 milliamperes. Like, it's a bit much. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. Maybe when I find a new job. When I'm not, yeah, I mean, honestly, my guy, you can probably wait till like, we never know, right? We never know, but you could probably wait after release, right? A couple of months. Yeah, like a couple of months, like to get it, cause like obviously, you know, tariffs and the stocks and then supply. I don't know. It's depressing to think about it. Like even PC, like I was thinking of like building a new PC in the next like 2 years, but it's going to become like exorbitantly expensive. So yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'm waiting for Pokemon, but I can get that for my Switch now. Like, and that's the plan. Fuck it, I don't even care. I'm gonna, like, I don't care if it runs like hell at this point. It's morally ambiguous. Exactly. Just don't mention it during jury duty. for anyone who does care, I may decide to build another model kit this weekend, and this may be an opportunity for me to learn how to sand. At the advice of one of my closest friends from back home, he told me to try sanding paper, sanding sticks. So we'll give it a try. So if anyone's interested in seeing me mess up a Gundam, well, it's not a Gundam actually, but it's Gunpla. But the thing we're making is not a Gundam. Definitely be there. We're probably gonna do it like Saturday evening. Come on. Oh no, this is feedback. Damn it. Okay. See, we do a lot of things. We do a lot of things in Deep's channel. We play games. We talk a lot of shit. I'm hunting for coelacanth. And I do hand cam streams where I show off my new toys. I show off my new toys. Hold on. Sometimes. Dude, the frequency at which I build gun model kits is actually more than it was way back then. I remember when I only started doing hand cam streams like a year ago, and it would be like a once in a blue moon thing. Like, you know, we'd build like a few Legos and then maybe a Gundam here or there, but like it was super rare for me to do something like that. But now it's a lot more frequent. I'd even say like almost every 2 weeks and a half, right? Like I'm building something. But yeah, it's always gonna be a scuff build. So if you're expecting like a high quality, good build, no, that's not what you're getting from me. You're gonna get raw, unfiltered crap Gundams. The Gundams are not crap. The build quality that I do is relatively crap. But as long as it doesn't show up on camera, we're good to go. Alright. I swear to God, okay. Let's sell the fish we have, and then we're gonna keep catching and stuff. Hello, Kicks, whatever your name is. I am really. Oh, that's a nice that's a nice spice table thing. My mom has like one of those. How much are your turnips? Shit, 143, dog. I don't know, Timmy. I don't know. It's not sounding good, Timmy boy. You can have this with this wheel, Timmy boy. I don't need it. And then just as a spoiler, the Gundam or the Gunpla we make will be the Schwalbe Greys or the Grey Schwalbe, and it's the blue one. So if you know anything, dark blue especially, and blue plastic, they leave a lot of nub marks. So this will be a good test to see, one, how good I am at sanding, and two, to see if like sanding is a good effort for me to try. My friend did tell me that it takes a while, especially if you're going up the grits. Like you start from like 400, 600, 800 to like 1000 and you polish. It'll take us a little longer. But yeah. You guys will have a longer stream. My buddy, he decided to start sanding his Gundams, or he decided to practice sanding with his real grade Sazabi, which is like, he was like, I shouldn't have done that. I should have started with an easier kit. Alright. And then we will still play Batman during the weekends. It's just that, like, sometimes if I'm, you know, if I want to build Gunpla, I think it's better to do it on a Saturday. So we'll continue Batman Arkham Asylum on Friday and then Sunday. Explaining the schedule in case anybody wants to watch those things. Tentative schedules. Everything is still kind of up in the air, it is. It is possible that those things will change. There's no certainty in this world, especially in this channel. Alright, we need to like. I need that silicon bad, dog. Ah, sea bass. Oh no, red snapper. That's fine. I do need to fix up this island. Spread your wings like a butterfly. The coelacanth is not these small sizes, but I'm just catching them so that, you know, we have something to sell either way. Okay, you know what we're gonna do? Because I might accidentally sell it. we're gonna put the stone there, so my brain automatically knows not to touch that. I have a fear that we're gonna sell that damn painting. See that shit. Damn it. We need like some sort of like anti-sea bass mod. Don't want to catch these fucking fish anymore, man. Please, I just want the coelacanth. Please, good lord. Okay. I just want to complete my fish collection, sir. Sir, I just want to complete my fish collection, sir. Is that just a bad thing, sir? Desperation. Sir, please, sir. Have a little mercy on me, sir. Okay. Sir, please, sir. I just want to see the can. I know the coelacanth ain't that size too, but you know. Maybe we'll get lucky. We go too far to give up who we are, and I just need the damn silly cat. Should I still no, I should still bother with catching these smaller ones, because at least like it'll refresh and we can sell it, right? At least it'll refresh the waters. Yep. Oh, I love mackerel. Oh, dog, I love to eat some mackerel. Timmy and Tommy are gonna lose their minds. Why so much fishing? You can catch a coelacanth in this game, but only in the rain. Like there are specific, like this snail. There's specific like wildlife that only appear during the rain. What does that do for my economy? Not much, but it does a lot for the culture. Alright, the museum will have a coelacanth, alright? Sometimes that's all that matters. Shit. And you know what, fishing? I am earning money to pay off the debts. Oh god. We are at least earning money to pay off the debts, alright? So it's kind of a win-win. We're making a little money, right? We're making a little money. I don't know why I'm putting on the accent right now. But we're making a little money, and we'll have something for the for the culture, for the island culture. Okay, let me have this. I'm like begging to the Animal Crossing gods, please, sir, please just let me have this coelacanth. I need this coelacanth. I remember, God, when I was a kid, it was... The coelacanth seems so cool, right? Because it's like a prehistoric fish that, like, you know, nobody's seen before. And, like, people thought were extinct. And then someone found it, like, in a deep-sea cave or something like that. Not deep-sea cave, but they found it isolated in some sort of, like, fucking cave, I remember. And it's like, holy shit, coelacanth still exists. Imagine being the guy who found out that a prehistoric fish still exists. And I think that's why, like, people think that, like, a megalodon could still be, could still exist. Because it's like, man, those underwater caves, you know, you never know. Maybe a plesiosaur too. Wait, hold on. I'm trying to think what movie that was. But it was a plot point of, I want to say it was the Godzilla legendary movie. Like, the American Godzilla, the new ones. The plot point was like Godzilla and all of these like extinct animals, they're back, you know? They've never been extinct, or they've always been here because of underwater caves. The Hollow Earth theory. Aren't you married? I remember correctly, you said you had a wife. You want to try Godzilla meat? Okay, Sonny, I mean, you know what? Shit, fuck it. Let's kill one of them. You know what? Let's kill one of the Godzillas. Let's make a Mecha Godzilla, kill a Godzilla, and we'll have Godzilla sashimi. How about that? You guys up for that? I'm up for that. Stuff. No, why? You guys aren't up for it? Come on. We gotta have synergy, guys. Both YouTube and Twitch. You both have to agree. You both have to agree that we're gonna make Mecha Godzilla. Once we have Mecha Godzilla, we'll fight real Godzilla, or at least one of his species, and then we'll eat him. I've had gator before. Maybe he's like gator, reptile. I had alligator before. Actually, alligator actually tastes pretty good. The texture is like, it's like crab. Like the texture is crabby, but the flavor isn't. But the flavor is pretty good. Practice for oh, exactly. See, this is why you watch the Deeps show. The Deeps channel. I give you practical practice and training for whatever you need to do in real life. See, jury duty, all must be in agreement. All must be in agreement to the verdict and the sentencing, and or the sentencing of the defendant. That puritanical marriage ain't doing you so good, huh? Messes you up, man. Fucks your life up, man. I do think Godzilla is a lizard, right? We'll hunt Godzilla down. We'll hunt him down. Gojira. Have you guys seen the very first American Godzilla, the one from like 1998, I want to say? One, two, hold on, three. Hello, Aqua Girl. Have you guys seen the... Shit! I really thought it was a coelacanth. Was it with Eric Bana? The Godzilla movie? It was like the first, it was the first, and up until the Legendary movies, it was the first and the only American Godzilla movie. And it didn't really even have Godzilla. Like, Toho, the Japanese owners of Godzilla were like, no, that's not Godzilla. I don't think it was Eric Bana. Eric Bana was the Hulk. The Ang Lee Hulk. No, Godzilla, man, not Hulk. Godzilla, you're thinking about the Hulk, dude. You're thinking the Hulk. Okay, I watched the Hulk with my uncle. Italian brain rot. Okay, we're gonna come back to the Italian brain rot discussion because I do have a question about that. But I'm gonna finish that Ang Lee's the Hulk thought that I had. I watched it with my uncle, and at the time it was bad, but I was like, what, around 5, 6, 7. It wasn't that bad. Especially when he the Hulk fighting Hulk dogs was actually kind of scary when you're watching it as a kid. It was funny though when he punched like the Hulk literally punched the balls of like one of the Hulk dogs. Like this is this is one. Oh my god, that might have been a coelacanth. God damn it. Matthew Broderick. Yes, that's the one. That's the one. Yeah. Okay. So there's this Italian brain rot that was like Bombardio, Crocodile or Crocodilla that I don't understand. I don't know what that is. Like I saw the brain rot and I was like, okay, I get how this is brain rot, but how did that come to be? That's my question for y'all. If you know that brain rot. But Matthew Broderick's Godzilla. Okay, here I like. Okay, it's no question that I like to watch crappy movies, right? Like we all know the Deeps likes to watch crappy movies, has a very high tolerance for shit. But the American Godzilla, if it wasn't Godzilla, Crook's nanny, I mean, Tom Nook technically owns this place. Fucking crook. But if it wasn't a Godzilla movie, I think it would have been received a little better. But because it was titled Godzilla and everyone was expecting the king of monsters and not Zilla, lizard without even atomic breath, then of course people would think it was shit. But if you take the film for what it is, it's not such a bad movie. It had good moments, I think. I'm like the only person out here who would even try to defend the Zilla movie, like the very first American Godzilla movie. Shit, please. Shit. Idea. It wasn't a, it was like not even the essence. It was like eau de cologne, but Godzilla, right? It's like, it's not really Godzilla. Eau de toilette, Godzilla. See, I don't Bombardio Crocodile is I mean, you know what? I'm not opposed to writing okay. I'm not opposed to writing essays and reports on shitty topics, especially like if you can spin it really well and if you can actually back it up. And I'm not opposed to it. So you know what? Good luck to your classmates. I don't know how Bombardio Crocodile would work in an essay, but if they can make it into some sort of like cultural analysis, then maybe they can. I'll give him that. I really need that coelacanth, Lord, please. If you're listening to me, I need that coelacanth so I can continue with my like island island chores. I need to dig up some shit. Lord, please, if you're out there, I need that coelacanth. But yeah, the very first American Godzilla movie. Again, I'm the only one who will defend it. It's okay. Oh, an article for the school newspaper, or for like the class journalism newspaper. If they can make it work, Octogirl, I could, if they could make it work, then kudos to them. But there are easier ways to pass a class. there are easier ways to submit a project or an article, or like write up an article. There are easier ways. God, I'm begging you. I shouldn't be complaining that we're getting fish that's like relatively, except for the sea bass, right? That's like relatively good value because we could sell it. But I care more. I care about the economic stability and situation of my island, but I do care a lot about the culture. And I want that coelacanth for the culture, right? I'm not even gonna sell it unless if you get a second one, we'll sell it. But I need the coelacanth for the cultural. I would even, yeah, I mean, it's not like you guys are, okay, it's not like you guys are like the Daily Bugle, right, Octogirl? Like, your teacher doesn't need you guys to be like, okay, I need you to like do a sports page. Parker, I need photos of photos of Spider-Man. and it's a good like creative writing exercise too, right? In a way. Like, yeah, of course there are rules to writing for journalistic papers. There is some level of like, I guess, journalistic integrity and technique that you have to apply. But again, it's not like you're writing for the New York Times or something. So I would like to think that most journalism teachers, unless if it's part of their program to be that they have to be strictly following a specific set of rules and guidelines, to be at least a little bit chill with like topics. Spider-Man! I need pictures of Spider-Man! Here's the menace! I never... okay, here's the thing, right? Like, they always try to explain J. Jonah Jameson's hate for Spider-Man in like complex and like deeply personal ways, but I just don't get it, man. Like, yeah, sure, like my son died and my son was an astronaut and he died, but all the papers care about is Spider-Man. Oh, like, bro, like, this guy is literally saving the day. Okay, your son, sure, maybe he was an American hero, but Spider-Man is the people's hero. Like, you got, like, my God, why you hate Spider-Man so much, bro? Like, careful, Bubbles. It's all about the technique. When you take the swing, it's fine. And then the worst part about J. Jonah Jameson is a lot of times they'll always be like, yeah, J. Jonah Jameson hates Spider-Man, but he writes like a fluff piece for some of the villains sometimes. Like, seriously? He's a menace. Devoid of communications. I don't know. That's wild. That's wild. That's wild. He's uncle-in-law. J. Jonah Jameson. He's like that one uncle that every family seems to have, who's like a little too misogynistic. A little too conspiratorial. Please. But that's insane, Octogirl. Like, if your school... Yes, Andor 2 is out, and I still haven't watched Andor 1. I really need to sit down and watch it. My God. Now that Daredevil is done, I should watch it. Lazy. That's what I am. Made him sound like Superman. Made your ex-principal sound like Clark Kent. Kal-El. Oh my God. I don't know. I mean, it's It's hard to run a school. I have a lot of empathy for like teachers and people who work with children, or like who work with like teens especially too. But like sometimes it's like I don't know. It's hard. It's hard. Give me the stone. Sonny, I don't know what that reference is actually. Holy shit. Kal-El. Oh, I am excited for the new Superman. Oh, wow. The New York it was probably like it probably was it a staff writer who made it, Octogirl? Like who wrote the article, or was it like one of those guest writers? Because they do have like opinion pieces and guest writers, and every time I scroll through like Facebook, I always see like these shitty opinion articles. I mean, shitty in the sense of like, why are we even talking about this? But then, I guess since it's a paper, you can really talk about anything in an opinion piece. But it's always like weirdly specific and deeply personal opinion pieces, and not personal in a way where it's like, oh, like this specific, like it's personal in the sense of like, this is just, I don't think you should be writing this for the paper. It was on the New York Times. Yeah, I mean, look, I'm all for free media and making sure that the news gets out there. But sometimes, I just gotta think: do I really wanna like write this article about my husband and I's sex life? Because they do that shit. They legitimately do. Like the New York Times does that shit. I don't like, bro. Like, what is this tabloid shit? Either Orphish, maybe? Okay, good job. It's on their website right now. They have subscriptions for the New York Times. So I haven't like I'm not able to read a lot of their stuff. I don't really read too. So I don't really have the right to complain because I'm not really their target audience. Okay, we are going to God, please, if you're out there, I really just want that damn coelacanth. I refuse to make bait. I know someone out there thought, Deeps, why don't you make some bait and then use that? We're not. I reject that idea. I reject that reality. Oh, old man. Old man refuses to change his ways. I refuse to dig up like Manila clam and then throw it and then go to the crafting bench, throw it into the water. 616. How dare you? We are in 616. This is 616. This is mainline Deeps. Okay? This is an Ultimate Universe Deeps. Ultimate Universe Deeps would have like, I don't know, been like Kai Cenat or something. Ultimate Universe Deeps. There's an imposter Deeps. What's the I don't know if anybody knows this. What's the Earth designation or the universe designation for the new Ultimate Universe? Was it 0616 or was it 6160? I don't know. I don't know if my audience would know the answer to that. But there's actually two Ultimate Universes. I'm gonna shut up. I'm gonna shut up. Oh my god. I'm gonna drop the we're gonna drop the items that we have. The real 616 Deeps would have known that. What am I like? Again, this is another comic book reference. What do you think I am? Ben Riley? Like I'm like a clone of the OG Deeps. It could be worse. I could mention Psylocke. But with the popularity of Marvel Rivals, I don't know if people realize that there's two Psylocks. And they're actually technically the same and also not the same person. The original Psylocke was British. And then she got her mind transferred to an Asian woman's body. And that's where you get Asian Psylocke. And I think they retconned that now. But that's literally Psylocke's origin. Yep, the more you know. See? I am the real Deeps because I know that shit. Oh no, the rain stopped. Shit, no. No, shut up. No, please. Please, please keep raining. I swear to God, please. Please, I need this. For the cultural development of the island, please, I need this. Shit, guys. Shit. I mean, we made some money, but like, it doesn't rain often. It really doesn't rain often in the island, so damn. I do kind of wish that the rain would last longer. Maybe I should have gotten bait, huh? Shit! Okay, the rain is done. The rain is done. Alright. It's pretty much done. Damn. No coelacanth today. Sorry, Blathers. I disappointed the damn owl. Yes. Oh, I thought you meant the show. Alright, cool. Thank you, Marina. Oh, that's true. Sometimes. Maybe. No, it's sea bass. I can feel it from the vibrator. The vibrator? The vibration! I can... I can feel it from the vibrator. Oh, it's gonna be a long stream today, huh? It hasn't been an hour. It hasn't even been an hour, and I'm already messing up the words. Oh well. All right. That's all we got. That's all we got, kids. All right, that's it. We're done fishing. We're done. Let's continue with the other island chores now, cause it's kind of, you know. I mean, maybe it's spawned. I don't think so. Maybe it's I don't know. I don't know what the spawn system is. If it's like, if it spawns during the rain, it won't disappear right away. But it's sea bass. Yeah, it's not very likely. All right, cool. Cool. All right, you guys doing okay? You guys doing okay? We're that was a good 40 minutes of me trying though. Like, we can't say that I didn't try. At least we got money. Pay off our debts to society. You will respect my authority. Okay. I fantasize about it all the time. There's a I've been listening to this like Ariana Grande song that was like a leaked song from a project of hers with Seth MacFarlane, like a show. that got cancelled, and one of the songs is the one I'm singing. It's like Fantasize, and it's actually a really good song. That's the worst part. Like, it's so, she made it as like a parody. Like they wrote it as a parody song, but it sounds so good. Almost makes me wish it was a real song. I mean, it is a real song, but like a real release, and not like a leak that had no intention of being released. And that's my shovel. I fantasize about it all the time. You're mine. I get this pussy to you 9 to 5, 5 to 9. That's literally the lyrics. I'm not lying. It's literally. Alright. Here we go. Oh yeah, Cheerio. I'm not sure if you were able to answer the question. For jury duty, they send you like snail mail, right? Physical mail, and then they tell you like, oh, you have to do jury duty, right? That's how they do it. Because I would need to check my mail, because I rarely check my mail. A postcard? Okay. Okay. So it is okay. So it is like by mail. Okay. Alrighty. Gotta check. For a week? Oh. If they say come over here. But sometimes they like, sometimes they tell you there's like too many like jurors, right? And it's like, okay, you don't need to do anything. But then you probably, it's either they probably need you, or they probably selected you. I guess that's why you're also going. 100 people. The hell? What kind of case is this? The hell? I thought a jury was like 12 or like 13 or something. I thought it was just like a handful of folks. Okay, 12 people, Amogus. Yeah. Okay, yeah, sorry. I had to say it. I had to say it. Tomorrow is a selection. Okay, so there is a chance that you don't have to like sit there and then like hear the, you know, the defense and the prosecution. Okay. I'm just interested because it's like I might have to do, one of these days I might have to do jury duty, and it's like I need to know how they'll notify me. Is it like, well, they send me like an email? Will they like send an email or something? It's different state to state. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. I'm just out here curious about like jury duty, because like I don't want to do it, but like if the government asks, then you must. And it's like, what if you get caught up in like an O.J. Simpson case, right? That lasts like 3 months. And then it's like highly publicized. I do think there's like because of the O.J. case, I do think there's like a provision that like jury members, I don't know, it was like something about like there's only an X amount of time that jury members can, or the jury can be used or something, like a specific jury can be used. Alrighty, so what we're doing to die, You never check your mail, Sonny? You probably should, friend. You probably I mean, I'm saying that because I don't, right? I rarely check the mail. I live in an apartment complex, so I rarely check the mail part of it. Cooked, absolutely cooked. Like you have 5 notices. Like, cause I get it though. I don't like checking my physical mail because it's always just like some spam shit, or like my bank is like, hey, you want a new credit card? No, I already have a credit card with you guys. Stop. I don't need this. Oh, bunk bed. What does that look like? Oh, it's a good looking one too. Let's drop this in the house. You know what's interesting? You never hear jury duty in any other country but the States. Legit. It might just be an American. Like, I'm thinking it might just be like an American thing. Because when I grew up in the Philippines, I never heard like my parents or like adults say like, oh, I have jury duty. Like, what? Fuck? Okay. This rock. Well, I guess we're only getting 4 fossils today in this island. That's fine. What we'll do is the month hasn't rolled over yet, so I don't think we're gonna get any new fruits, but we'll see. You know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, I probably should watch the Aang Lee's the Hulk again. As an adult, watch Aang Lee's the Hulk. I've got a feeling. You know, I've got a feeling that it might open my mind to how good, how bad, or how ugly Aang Lee's the Hulk may or may not be. Because I do remember, like, I watched like there's a channel called Mr. Sunday Movies, I think. That's what it is. And then they basically, like, you know, they talk shit about movies, review it, and all that stuff. I learned from that video that apparently Ang Lee refused to have anyone else play do the motion capture for the Hulk, and he did it himself. Like, he didn't ask Eric Bana to do the motion capture for the Hulk. That's why the Hulk looks, like, so weird, and his movements are not, like, they don't fit with Eric Bana's like original human frame in that movie. So, you know, I don't know why you would do that. Sure, why not? Just don't go in the basement, Pashmina. That's all I'm asking you. Don't go upstairs and don't go in the basement. Okay, that's all I'm asking you. Alright, just stay here on this floor. Alright? Don't go in the basement. We don't have a basement yet, but when I have one, don't go in it. Look at this. This is, I call him Eddie. The deepness. I can totally feel the deepness of your skeleton. Who the hell? Okay. Okay, I mean, okay. She got freaked out. She got freaked out. Yeah, I'll see you later, girl. She got freaked out. It's just like my life in real life. The moment someone enters my home, it's like, hold on, I should not be here. This man is a serial killer. Good deeds, reliable ally. Sure. Whatever you say, man. I'd like to show you my skeletons. I'm sure you'll like them, Peshmina. It's really good. Skeletons. I call him Eddie. He's my favorite one. You can see how symmetrical his bones are. From the ribs to the femur. They all just fit together. Did I already hit this rock? Every inch has been cleaned to a certain degree. No imperfections. Well, the only ones you'll see are naturally occurring. It's almost like you can see every bit of them. Okay, I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop with that voice. You can feel how they lived. Maybe what they were thinking. Okay, I'm gonna stop. No more serial killer. Yeah, Blathers, I got four. I got 4 things for you, big dog. Yeah, I got 4 big things for you, big dog. A couple of bones. All right. Couple of bones for you, bird. Yes. Oh, perfect. T-Rex? T-Rex. T-Rex. Alrighty. Yeah, I'd like to donate it. I wish there was just an auto donate. Like, just, yeah. I mean, you could auto donate for like single items or single things that you let him look into. But, yeah. He won't take it for multiples. But I guess I understand why. I just wish for my case, because it's like, you know, I don't really care about keeping the extra fossils. No, we're okay. Thank you, Blathers. Oh, no. I'm such a dumbass. I do have one more thing. I'm so sorry. Painting. When you wish upon a star. Yes. Thank you. You know what? Let's check the fossil records that we have here. Aha, Olaf, what are you doing here, big dog? How hard? the Michael Jordan. You know, that's what I like about Olaf. He has a bit of humility in him. As much as he's sassy and a braggart, he has a bit of humility in him when it's time. Okay, Megaceralops. Megacero. That's Megacero was a mammal. Again, still no T-Rex from us. That's okay. Megacero. Ah! Oh, it's complete! Shit! And then we have a hominid. Or like a Australopith, I think that's what it was. Oh my god. Alrighty. Let's go sell whatever extras we have. And then we're gonna go pay off some of our debt with the money we have on hand. We actually have a lot of money. A lot of moolah. You know, we have a lot more parts to the exhibit, Olaf, so don't worry. The Last of Us 2. Thank you so much for dropping by as always, Shiryu. I appreciate you, my man. Stay safe, enjoy jury duty, and I hope your case is not that like of O.J. Simpson. It's gonna be a bad and a sad one if it is. I might not see you on stream if it is, if it's an OJ style case. Alright, peace out, brother. Thank you again for dropping by as always. Starry painting. Starry painting. Where is it? Oh, here it is. Twinkling painting, I see. Starry Night by Vincent van Gogh, 1989. Oil on canvas. Van Gogh's signature piece, painted while he was hospitalized in an asylum. This view from his room includes memories and imaginations. In letters to his friends, the artist called it a failure. Oh, I mean, you know, you never really an artist never really truly appreciates their own work of art until, you know, much later in their lives, unfortunately. Oh well. Asylum. I do appreciate how they put the actual details in Animal Crossing, like the asylum stuff. Arkham Asylum. Okay, we're gonna sell, and then oh my god, wait, we have to talk to the Able sisters actually, because they might have new things for me to buy. Hold on, let's first sell all the items, and then let's talk to the sisters. Yeah, I'd like to sell. Everybody, yeah, rock your body, yeah, everybody, rock your body right. Back streets back, alright. By the way, revolving spice racks are a game changer. If you're thinking about getting a spice rack in your pantry, that's a good one. Like even the plastic ones that revolve, it's so good because like the plastic ones are actually better because you can just wipe off like the excess oil, because you know how like olive oil especially kind of like spills everywhere, depending, especially if you use like a different container from like the typical bottle that you buy them out of. Okay, these twins are kind of like boxing me in. Guys. Okay, I'll buy it. Fine, I'll buy it. I'll buy it. These two, oh guys, please. They put in so much pressure, these twins. My god. They're like, you must buy. It's like, no, dude, stop, twins, please. Look, I like you guys. I think you're all cool and stuff, but like, I can't have y'all be doing that all the time. Hold on. What was I doing? I was doing the wand. Remove item, and then okay, cool. So to die, I'm just going to check. Hello, Mabel, Sable. Is that what I think it is? Hold on now. Absolutely. Hell yeah, I do. You kidding me, girl? Does it come in green? Cavalier shirt. Oh my god, the gas mask does come in green. We're gonna buy the other gas mask. Hold on. Thank you. Give me the other gas mask. Yes, give me the other gas mask. The raincoat. I need. Okay, hold on. I need the black one too. I have an idea. I have a vision. I have a vision, guys. Hold on. I have a vision. I've got a vision. Anything else I want? There's not much pants. We need the black raincoat too. Hold on this way. No. Thank you, thank you. I need one more thing. Yes, yes. Also, there's a new apparently there's a new I Know What You Did Last Summer movie coming out. And I think Freddie Prinze Jr. is in it or something. And I'm like, what the hell? Why are we doing this movie series again? I don't know, some concepts, I don't know, maybe I'm just cynical, but I feel like some movie concepts like I Know What You Did Last Summer, Scream, I feel like they were better in the 90s and 2000s because of how tech is. Maybe I'm just being too cynical about it because, like, you know, it could be very good. I haven't watched the new Scream movies, so it could be very good. But yeah, sometimes I'm like, I don't know. I don't know. Also, does anybody know what the Bell vouchers are? Hold on. I need to buy the album if one is come out. 35,000. What are these Bell vouchers? Details. What? 3,000? Hold on. How many can I buy? What? It's free money. What is this shit? Hold on. Can I only buy one a day? Hold on. Are you kidding me? Hold on. What? 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 Shut up. No way. Is free money? I mean, I get it that miles are important, but I've got a lot of miles. It's like cashback. Cashback rewards. I could literally spend 5,000 and I'll still be good. I'll still be like pretty good. Okay, you know, that's one last. My god. What is this? Alright. Okay, before we pay off the debt. My god. I got 5 vouchers, dude. That's some crazy work. What the hell? Hold on, twins! Twins! So I can get like 10, get like 30k. That's like 10 times 5,000. Easy money. Oops, not that. Sorry. Deal. Oh my god. Like, it's not like a lot of money, right? but it's free money in my eyes. Alright, time to pay off our debt, and then we'll go make my my new outfit. Oh, actually, you know what? Hey, I'm sorry to hear that, Octogirl. I'm hoping that you do have a good way to kind of like cope with those things. I know it's pretty bad, like when it gets really bad. But I'm glad you're okay, and I hope that you do get, if you do need help, that you do speak to a professional or someone trusted who would be able to help you with that problem. Oh, okay. About your graduation gift. I hope you're getting something good, to be honest. Like, I hope you know, like sometimes when you're, I don't know, it's like sometimes when you're a kid, it's like graduation is just like whatever, but it is a big thing. It is a big thing. All right, let's go make my third outfit. I know what you did last summer outfit. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's coming together, man. I know what you did last summer. I know it's... Shit. I should have like some black boots. This is fine. This is fine. This is the I know what you did last summer. Do we have enough space? We don't have enough space for last summer. $17. That, you know, you've got a good dad. But I mean, yeah, that's pretty shit. Like them not cooperating and stuff. Yeah, I'm sorry, but I hope it works out, cause like it would be nice to go to like Nintendo Land, right? I've never been, but I'm sure it would have been like awesome. I'm so sorry, Sonny. You know, I do call you guys kids, so no, I can't be your parent. I was like, well, no, never mind. We don't do that here. I know what you did last summer. Look at that! Oh, is this the real ID thing? Octogirl, like, how... Yeah, okay, so they did change that, where your ID, when you fly domestically in the US, you either have to use, like, something like a passport, or if you're using your government-issued student driver's license or driver's license, it does need to be, like, the real ID. Yeah, I know that one. Yeah. I'm fortunate enough in my state, they just, every new ID past like 2022, they just made it all real IDs. And since I moved like a year ago, look at that, dude. I know what you did last summer. Let's get it. Actually, no, this isn't I know what you did last summer. This is more of a Bloody Valentine. That's what it is. But yeah, real ID. That can be a bitch, especially like if Because depending, right, depending on your state, the DMV, or your city even, the DMV or whoever issues government IDs could be so fucking ass. And it could take them forever, or you have to schedule because they're so full. Where I live, you have to do a scheduled appointment. And if your trip is like, I don't want to ask when your trip is, because you know that's like private information. Again, I have this whole thing that I want to make sure you guys are safe. So maybe it's still a good effort to try. Try to see if you guys can book for like a ID renewal if it's possible. And then again, because like an ID will arrive like 2 weeks or something in the mail. But if you can get like an appointment soon, and if your trip is still like months away, that may be a good option to try. Just like trying to get that new ID first. And if your dad doesn't even want to buy the plane tickets, at least you'll have the new real ID, so that when you do fly in the future, domestically, it's not a problem. I don't know why I'm giving you this air quotes advice, but it feels like I should. Old man Deeps, I'm sorry. Uncle Deeps. Uncle Deeps telling people to renew their IDs so they get the new real ID. It is a bitch though, the real ID thing. Because like if you didn't get an ID renewal, or you didn't get a new plastic, basically plastic ID within the last 2 years, I want to say, then it's like, okay, you have to kind of get it, right? And then the TSA was requiring it now. But if you have a passport, you can always use your passport instead of like the government issued ID, because passport is a government issued ID. Oh, right. Okay. I'm assuming you don't have a learner's permit, like a student driver's license. Yeah, you'll have to get like a state ID. But the state ID should be rather fast. Again, it depends on the processing time of your state. And then like again, if the DMV is full and stuff like that. But yeah, still good to try, because you never know. I'm giving some like I giving some life advice. Okay, yeah, no, just get that ID. Actually, you know what? Trying to think about it. Yeah, no, I mean you can still book your ID. I don't know how y'all states do it, but where I live, if you're under the age, like the drinking age, the ID is like vertical. Like the orientation is vertical. But once you pass like 21, which is like the typical US drinking age, right? It becomes horizontal. It's really funny. It's funny because like I had a cousin and she was 21, but she was still using her old ID because it was still valid and she didn't need to renew it. It was a driver's license too. And we went out, got some drinks, and they were like, "Oh, but you're like under 21." And she's like, "No, just do the math." Just do the math, because like all the waiters were like used to like seeing a vertical ID as like someone under 21, but she wasn't. It's just that her ID didn't expire. And then when they did the math, it was like, okay, you're good to go. Yeah, no. I mean, it's important to get an ID, right? Like, typically, people don't think about getting IDs because it's like you only need it when you're like traveling, and then when you're an adult, especially in the US, you typically have like a driver's license, and that is a valid government ID. But it's always good to have an ID, right? Like, especially when accidents happen. I'm technically an organ donor, but now that I think about it, I don't know if my organs are donatable at this point. It's like, are they still good? I don't know. Yeah, no. Yours will just be a state ID. It'll just be like state ID. It's fine. But yeah, I mean, regardless, right? Like, it's still important to kind of have an ID in that sense, because at least you'll be able to fly, travel. If like hotels, when I visited Canada, they were like, "You have any IDs?" because like they ask, like when you book a hotel, they ask for your credit card, right, for confirmation, the credit card you use to make the booking, and then they'll ask for your ID too. Sometimes it's like, okay, here's my ID. So you never know. Well, I mean, you know, you can always learn how to drive, right? Like it's not like you're learning stick, right? Like if it's just an automatic car, like obviously there's gonna be like those, like the first time nerves and like the anxiety when it comes to driving, and depending on your city, your drivers may be assholes, but once you get the hang of it, it's like nothing. You just have to keep like a, you know, presence of mind and pay attention, but regardless of that, you should be finally driving when you get there, when you get to that point. Just, you know, drive responsibly, right? Just drive responsibly. Shit, I pulled too early. Okay, it's fine. What goals do I need to do today? I think our goal today, chat. I don't know. I don't feel comfortable calling you guys chat. I'll just say kids. So our goal today, kids, is we're going to make a little bit of money, pay a bit of our debts, and yeah, we'll take it from there. We'll take it from there. The worst part is you guys aren't even kids. I mean, like some of you may or may I hope you guys are of a reasonable age to be here, but I do know a lot of my viewers are actually like adults, working adults too, so it's like calling them kids. No worries. I mean, you know, I will just say again, like, just be careful of what you share. Again, I don't necessarily mind talking about like, oh yeah, it's important to get IDs and stuff, but anything that may point back towards you or your family, just, you know, just be wary. We're not the only ones here. I mean, I'd like to say most of the people in my chat are pretty chill and don't really care about anything, but you never really know who's And these VODs, I rarely delete VODs, and I really rarely edit VODs. So, please remember that. If you do share something, it will exist, and it will persist. It will exist and persist. Because I'll forget to edit a VOD, shit. Yeah, but again, my general rule of thumb is like, you know, keep you guys, stay safe out there. You know, there's a lot of freakazoids on the internets. You never really know who's watching, who's listening, and who's planning to do something. So, you know, just be careful. Just be careful. Can't be too vulnerable now. Thank you, Timmy. Actually, you know what? I should talk to Kix because he might have black boots. I don't like my outfit with the brown boots. Like it fits, honestly, but the it's gonna be okay. I mean, you'll get your you get to go to Nintendo Land. Actually, has anybody been to Nintendo Land in like chat? I'm just curious to see. Oh, hard shell backpack. Thank you, Kix. Will Kix ever open his own shop in the island? Like, I kind of wish that, what's his name? I kind of wish all these NPCs that come by the islands kind of like open their own shop in the islands. Like Kix, Flick, the, whatchamacallit, the fishing guy, and there's one more, the weed guy. I'd love the weed guy to actually like, the weed guy, he's got a name. But I'd love if the weed guy would actually like stay in the island and just have like a rotating set of items. The weed guy. the weed guy. Come on, man. This is my guy. He's my guy. You know, he buys that shit for me for twice the price. Damn it. Alright. Yeah, this outfit isn't I know what you did last summer. It is definitely spoilers. And no, for this game it's okay to put spoilers in. Yeah, for this game, like, I don't think there's like anything that's like world shattering, you know what I mean? Actually, hold on, quick question. Will wearing the backpack change anything? Will it give me more space? Okay, it doesn't. It's just purely aesthetic. Okay. Well, this isn't the backpack. Okay. Cool. Okay. So it has no practical benefits to me. Hold on. What was that? Okay, here we go. Okay, we're going back. We're gonna make some thingy things. You know what, let's... It's a little early. I typically hit the dives around the 2-hour mark, but we're done. Bing. Oh, okay. There's a specific villager. Oh, so he's like okay. He's a free trade zone. He's a tax-free zone. Okay, that's what. Oh, that's interesting. So they're not in your island, but you can set up a second island basically for commerce and trade. Okay, that's interesting. Oh, the hippie dog. Wasn't he the? Maybe I'm mistaking this because I remember there was a painter. There was a guy who would like, not a painter, but like there was like this guy who you'd visit his island. And maybe he'd take photographs or something. Like, I was always weirded out by him because it was like, okay, what's this creepy guy doing? That's him? Yeah, okay. Okay, because I remember him. And it's like, there was something about his mechanic that I was like, what was the use of this again? It was like the painter guy, I think. I should have dropped my items before diving so that we could get like a full inventory, but that's fine. That's okay. Just got a text. Hold on, give me 1 second here, kids. Just got a text. Just need to double check. I never really know who texts me, so sometimes, you know, I just gotta do a lookout. Okay. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. False alarm. False alarm. We're okay. Alright, so we're just gonna do a little bit of diving and then we'll do shake some trees. Shake them damn trees. I'm still sad that we didn't get a coelacanth for the 40 minutes that it was raining on the island. But it's destiny, I guess. Alright. CJ is great. I don't know why you're hating, bro. CJ is great, okay? We do not slander CJ here. Alright? I got like 3 oarfish ready for CJ when he comes by. Like bada bing, bada boom, cha-ching. Here you go. Alright. He's a streamer too. CJ, my guy. You know, maybe if I collab with CJ, we'll get more views, baby. Collab with CJ, dog. You know, he's an otter, right, CJ? Oh, there it is. Cheap views at streamboo.com. Don't forget to remove the space. Alright. Harv. Okay. Yeah, I remember him. I don't remember his full mechanics, but hopefully... Okay, because first things first, we need to get KK into the island, but I'm not putting any effort into the island right now. Like, we need we need residents, we need, like, furniture, we need to put some flowers in. Oh, but you know... interior designing. Not, sorry, landscape architecture and designing, it's not really... We'll pay off my debt first before we start thinking about bringing KK. How about that? How about that? We have a tangible goal in mind, right? Old Tommy Nook wants to have KK visit. I could sell some land, but I don't want to have to kick anyone out. You know what I mean? And I don't want to have like a resident I don't like the look of. So I'm just gonna wait for them to come by the campsite, which is like a rare occurrence. But you know, we do things the hard way. Alright. Oh, kicks in Sahara. For some reason, yesterday when Sahara visited, I don't know if you guys were here, but I kept calling them. I still don't know if Sahara is a male or female. I think someone said they were male in one version of Animal Crossing and female in another. But I kept calling Sahara Savannah. I was like, Savannah, where are you? I don't know why. Savannah. Shit. Okay, got it. Oh, it's another pearl. I mean, it's fine. Pearls are money. Pearl oyster, rather. I prefer a real pearl. 10k. A drop. But we're not that lucky. God, yesterday was such a good haul, though. 4 pearls. 3 or 4 pearls or something. The Gaslight District. Alright. Hope your mom likes it. Oh god, You know what I appreciate about the octopus? At night, they glow blue. There's like a tinge of blue on them. Okay. Alright, it's gonna be, I think Mother Nature is telling me something here. It's gonna be a bad haul. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna fill up the inventory now, diving. And then once we fill it up, we're gonna sell it, obviously. And then we're gonna do some wasp catching. We're gonna do that. Because I have a bad feeling that the current haul of sea creatures, it's not a week old yet. Yeah. I man, I remember the times when a video would get like 1 million views on YouTube. It would kind of be like a big thing. Like 1 million views is still a big thing, but it's like, God, I don't know. Maybe it's just the oversaturation of content that it, it's more frequent that you'll see videos come out and then they will get a lot of views. But again, that doesn't mean that it's not good content, right? Like it's very good content if a lot of people are coming back to watch it. But I don't know, the effect of seeing like, oh, this video got 1 million views, I'm like, it's awesome, man. But it's yeah, I don't know. It's just old man. Airports can have different colors. I think mine is blue. Hold on. I think mine is blue. Give me one moment here. We'll go check after we fill this. Oh, we can check it out now. Hold on. We can check it now. Pretty close to shore and we haven't really gotten anything. We can check now. Hold on. Yep. Yep. Okay. I'm starting to think we might need like a motorcycle or something. It's blue. There it is. Back to the water. It's blue. We have a blue one. How many of these am I gonna get? Okay, and then we will still be playing Pokemon later tonight if any of you are interested. Somewhat the same time, 8:45 Central, 8:30 Central, American Central. But yeah, it is. Ooh, another octopus. I don't have a particular, like, I don't keep up with the Disney animated stuff, but I do know, like, on Twitter people kind of like rant about how, or like, they talk, not necessarily rant, but it's like they always like talk about how sometimes Disney's animated products aren't as good as, like, stuff like the indie makers make and stuff like that. And there's a lot of factors that come into it. Sometimes like the production is rushed, but yeah, I mean, I don't remember the last like Disney animated movie. Yeah, I don't remember the last one. Like, I don't really watch them, but I don't remember like any hype coming out about one of recent times. I could be wrong. I might not just be running in the right circles for it. But I remember in like the early 2000s, it was like a big thing, right? Like Disney animated movies were a big thing. Of course, we also had like Illumination, and God, what was the studio that made the Rio movie? Yeah, they have been doing a lot of live action remakes, and the one I was really against with was The Lion King, because I'm like, why are we CG rendering the lion? I get it. It's like, yeah, how else are you gonna get The Lion King live action? But why would you want a Lion King live action? I can kind of understand everything else. Like, I'm not the target market for the Disney live action remakes, like the Snow White one. It's not for me, and I don't think I'm ever really truly gonna be interested in them, truth be told. But I'm always wondering, like, why do we have to remake it, and why was Lion King one of them? Like, couldn't we have, I don't know, something else? I remember when Mulan came out, Yeah, I was like, why are we doing this? Because people don't know this, but there's actually a Chinese, like not Disney related at all, but a Chinese version of Mulan. That's a live action movie that is based on, yeah, Mulan, the original Mulan, and that was actually pretty good. But yeah, I mean, people usually don't know about it. I only watched it because I went to like a school that taught Mandarin, and it was one of the movies we watched. But it was pretty fun. But yeah, I don't understand Disney's like approach to remaking animated movies, like classic fairy tales, because it's almost like a lose. Well, from a cultural standpoint, like from an audience standpoint, when Shang was so disappointed, right? Like in both versions, I bet. It's like, damn. He doesn't. He thought he was okay. He thought he was getting his soldier femboy twink. Shang thought for real, bro. Okay. He thought he was getting like his soldier femboy twink boyfriend. He's in love with a man. But yeah, I don't understand why Disney chooses to make a live action version of their fairy tales. I really don't. It's I mean it's money, right? It's like you have kids, you're an adult, right? It's like they probably did like some sort, and I hate that they actually do this in movies nowadays, is that they do like a feasibility study and then with like these consulting firms, and then they, you know, they do the study. They're like, oh, what would work well with audiences this summer and families and make us money? Oh, it's gonna be like a Snow White remake with live action. It's like, okay, like where's the heart? Where's the heart in that, man? Like, I mean, I'm not saying that the producers, the actors, and the people involved in the production have no heart in like what they in their craft. They definitely do. It's just that do we need this movie? I don't think we need it. I don't think we need it. Again, yeah, that's the deeps rant on that. Making your island slightly creepy. Doesn't have to be fully creepy, does it? Right? Doesn't have to be. Can be a little creepy, slightly creepy, maybe not creepy at all. Not everybody is a serial killer like me. Yeah, what we're going to do? We were going to do some terrestrial based activities. AKA, let's catch some wasps. I really wish that if a wasp attacks you while you're wearing the hey, what's wrong with you? Anchovy, what's wrong with you? If a wasp attacks you while you have a mask on like this, it shouldn't mess you up. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Anchovy. This is why we don't trust you. That's right, that's right, that's right, Isolationist state. This is how, if you pay attention to... What is it, social sciences? World history? There's multiple island nation states like this. But yeah. What was I doing? Hold on. Oh no, we'll go home, we'll drop some things and then... We'll shake some trees. Oh god. I'm yawning. Shit. I've not been sleeping well, actually. Well, that's okay. It's, have not been sleeping well. See, that's why we don't trust foreign parties, bro. All right, let's shake some trees, huh? let's start with the top and then we'll slowly get to the middle. Well, aren't I lucky? Oh, hold on. Oh, it's exactly what I thought. Okay, cool. What's the do we know what the next Disney live action remake is gonna be? Have we been informed? Has the public been informed of what else they'll remake? Has the public been informed? Because we had Snow White, right? I'm asking, but I don't have any intention to watch it. I literally said I don't want to watch the Lion King one. The Pope. The Conclave Part 2. The Conclave. I should probably watch The Conclave. Lilo and Stitch. Okay. I see. I see. I still remember the original. Oh my god, I'm so old. My god. I still remember the original Lilo and Stitch series too. My god. They did. They were good. They did announce that they were making that. And oh, the casting for the 2 aliens that are supposed to catch Lilo. They're supposed to catch Stitch and all the other aliens. They're not aliens. They casted them as humans, and they look like just regular Joe Schmoes, dude. Like, there's that one-eyed alien that was super zesty. I don't see it. Where is the zesty queen of like Lilo and Stitch? It's Jumba and oh my god, what was the name of the skinny one? The skinny alien with the one eye. It's Jumba and oh, what's his name? It was Jumba and oh my god, hold on. It will come to me. Jumba and oh my god, Lilo and Stitch. Because I remember, right, like the one-eyed alien. They would it is a he. I think he does. So he would always like cosplay or like pretend to be like Lilo's mom or like female relative, and Jumba's like the male relative. So Plinky. I think it was Plinky or something. And then he'd always have like these wigs that are just like bobs all the time. I remember that. See, that's the accuracy I require. You know? That's the accuracy I require for my Lilo and Stitch movie, alright? Jumba. Oh, you know what? Let me ask you guys this. Maybe I'm not sure if like you guys are the types to watch it, but did y'all watch the Avatar live action? Not the movie from not the Shyamalan movie, the M. Night movie, but the Netflix live action series, the one that they're continuing and there's a lot of buzz about right now because apparently they're adapting Book 2 Earth. Did anybody watch that live action remake? I have no intention to, because again, it feels weird. Because like Avatar The Last Airbender, the story took a long time to develop and a lot of episodes, and I don't know how well it would go. And you know, I kind of got like, okay, here's the thing. M. Night Shyamalan's The Last Airbender, was it Avatar movie? No. The fact that firebenders can't even like shoot fire from their hands without like a source of fire is already enough to tell you. But it wasn't super bad. Again, I have a high tolerance for shit movies, but you know, build trust in the economies. No, see, that's how I know foreign third-party foreign interests. But yeah, I don't know if any of you do watch the Avatar live action series on Netflix. Let me know if it's good or bad. Is Deeps gonna watch it? Probably not, because I'm very lazy, and I have this tendency of whenever someone tells me to watch something, and they're like, oh my god, dude, it's like Andor. I know Andor is good. It's just that, like, you know, It's not what I expect typically of Star Wars, but that's fine. I'll give it a chance. I always give things a chance. But all my friends are like, "Oh my god, dude, you should watch Andor," and I'm like, "Okay, no, I'm gonna put that off." Or like another one is like the Cyberpunk series. The more someone tells me to watch something, the more I'm like, eh. It's like natural contrarian. I'm like, eh, no, I refuse. I reject your reality. But I'm not saying it's gonna be. I'm not saying those properties are bad. I'm just a hipster. It's like, tell me do something, huh? Anchovy? Chove? Okay, you know what? I'll leave you to it, man. Just be careful when you do a shake, cause a wasp might come out. I could hand you a medicine, but I might not be there on time. I've already talked about I Know What You Did Last Summer, right? About that's literally why I made this outfit. Okay, yeah. Okay, I've talked about it. I'm gonna start talking about like I can't believe they're making another I Know What You Did Last Summer. I don't know how that will work. I feel like some movies made in the 80s only work in the 80s because of the setting, like Scream. Do you like scary movies? What's your favorite scary movie? There will come a time. There will come a time that on the Deep Show, the Deep channel, the Deep streams, that the topics will keep repeating themselves within the same stream. There will come a time. I don't know when. I feel it's soon. I feel it's very soon. Okay, and Choves, you moved, okay? Careful, Choves. Okay. Alright. We have 2 wasps, 3 more to go. There's, back when I was a kid, since I was already talking about movies, back when I was a kid, I had this, I wouldn't call it obsession. Maybe some of y'all would have called it hyperfixation. But I definitely enjoyed zombie movies. Like I was into zombie movies, right? And this was like around 2010s. In that era, I had an iPod Touch. I don't know if anybody watching knows what an iPod Touch is, but imagine an iPhone without the phone elements. Like there's no SIM card, you can't make calls, you can't make texts, right? But it had all the other trapping, and it didn't have a camera because I had the iPod Touch. I'm not sure if it was a 2nd or 3rd gen, but again, I had the iPod Touch, and it was a let's just say it was a broken-in iPod Touch, and I could watch movies using my broken-in iPod Touch through various means and methods that may or may not require financial financial leverage. And slightly morally ambiguous, yes. But anyways, I would spend time watching different zombie movies and different like vampire-esque movies, and I remember there were a few movies that I watched on my own, and the iPod Touch has like maybe a 3.25 inch screen, so it's like a small screen. It's the iPhones that we have now, even the smallest iPhones, these are large screens compared to what I used to deal with. But yeah, the movies that I watched and that I'm still very fond of are number 1, 30 Days of Night, number 2, Shaun of the Dead, number 3, Dead Snow, and then this one, number 4. It's not a zombie movie and it's not a vampire movie, but it was It's a little Korean and American production called D Wars or Dragon Wars. And Dragon Wars was so weird, but as a young man, as a young preteen boy, Dragon Wars was the shit. Hold on, what did you say, Octagirl? Oh yeah. Some of your villagers can get sick. I remember that feature. That's why like it's always good to like hoard some weed and wasp nests. Wasps nests. Wasp. I have a problem with wasp nests. I can't say it right. Is that a tree growing out of nowhere? Yeah, I have a problem saying wasp nest. Wasp's nest. Because in my head it's always wasps. You know, like the possessive form of the noun. Wasp's nest. But in the game it's wasp nest. I don't know if I'm wrong or if I'm right. But yeah. Actually 30 Days of Night, if you guys are interested in watching like a... It's not realistic. But if you guys are interested in watching like an interesting vampire movie, it's really good, 30 Days of Night. It's I guess let's just say... It's a town in Alaska that experiences 30 Days of Night. And the town residents are kind of trapped there if they don't leave before a certain period of time, because planes can't fly due to the snowstorms. And it just so happens that in this town where there's 30 Days of Night, it gets invaded by vampires. And then it's really fun. It's a really fun movie. If you're interested in vampire movies and you're looking for like a quick watch, and I think it's with Timothy Olyphant. Maybe? It's really good. Another good movie actually is The Crazies. The Crazies was good, but I saw that on TV. I saw it on like HBO or something. It was one of these like cable movie channels. And well, The Crazies is a remake of an older movie, but The Crazies is really good. I think it's also with Timothy Olyphant. It's basically a zombie movie, but the zombies are more like aggressive and feral, more than the ones in 28 Days Later, in my opinion. Because they know how to like... The Crazies, they're not even really zombies. They're like just rabid people, and they still know how to use like weapons and tools, which is like scary as hell. There's a scene that involves a morgue. That's all I'm gonna say. And yeah. Oh, another good movie is... I'm just gonna keep talking about the movies I watched as a kid. Another good movie is Legion. I mentioned Legion before, but Legion's really good. It's a fun movie. There was a scene with an ice cream man and an ice cream truck, but everybody remembers the very first bad guy you see in Legion is actually a grandma, and that's the best. Alrighty, Sonny. But yeah, Legion's a good one too. 30 Days at Night, Legion, and The Crazies. I'd suggest to watch those. And if you want to watch another vampire movie, one vampire movie that me and my friend always memed around about when we were kids was Daybreakers. It's essentially what would happen if the entire world got infected with a vampire virus and everyone became a vampire. It's actually a pretty good movie, in my opinion. I watch a lot of movies, but I also watch a lot of shit movies. That's why my tolerance is so high. Like, some people would probably be like, man, Legion was a shit movie, or like, yeah, any of the movies I mentioned were like shit movies. But you know, I live for shit movies, man. Like, do I already own this? I think I might. Shit movies are like my thing. How many wasps do we have? I think we have 4. Oh no, we're done. We're done with the wasps. Yeah, we have a lot of sticks too. Okay, we're good to go. We're Gucci. I don't know if I should still be hoarding the wasps for Flick. I mean, I'm already hoarding them now, but what I'm trying to kind of figure out is how much are they worth? Someone told me how much wasps were worth before. They're 2.5. They're 2,500. So, you know what? Let's keep him. I mean, if I can get like 2,750 from Flick, that's fine. That's better. I don't know how much Flick gives you. I don't know how much percentage more he gives you, but if it's any more than the twins, I think I can live with it. Start cooking the third-party individuals. I might, but you know, again, we're a peaceful island nation state. We just close our borders. We're like, I was just saying, we're like Wakanda, except like we're poor. We a deep land. It's like poor Wakanda, but everybody's still happy, you know. And I think, you know, at the end of the day, right? Like, money is good, but you know, if the citizens feel fulfilled, and they feel like their life, they value their lives here in Deepsland, and then you know, I think that's good enough reason for me to say that we're pretty much a success. You know, everyone seems happy. You know, we'll have KK soon. We'll have the dog. Actually, you know, here's what I'm gonna do. Let's I have a lot of furniture around, like a lot of like items that we can decorate the island with. So let me take a look at them. We'll go home, and I'm gonna keep that. I'm gonna keep that. Sell that, and sell this. Okay. And then let's maybe like do like a rough decoration of the island. Try to figure out what it's about and stuff like that. I could start with the. Oh man, we could start with the bamboo forest, but like the Zen garden area too. We could start with that if we want to. If I want to connect to the cemetery. We're not done with the cemetery, but it doesn't really matter because the campsite's looking pretty decent, I want to say. There's my little Taurus bull. Display of power. Hold on, let me drink some water. Okay, I'm back. So, I'm storing the weeds simply because, you know, I want to. No, we're storing the weed because like I don't feel like I need to sell them at the moment. Again, the weed guy, we have a weed guy. He'll pay a lot more for them, and you know, it'll be a much better endeavor for us. So let's let me take a look at what we have and kind of like figure out like, is there anything here that's outdoor related that we can start putting out? I think we could put this in the beach. Why not? I have two mama pandas. Okay. I think that's also another problem I have is I didn't really like buy anything for the outdoor set because I didn't really know how long I'll be playing this game. Truth be told, you know, and I still don't know how long we're gonna be playing this game, but we're gonna keep playing it until we get bored of it, or until I get bored of it rather. Okay, so let's get the bamboo shoots. I'm just saving these so I know what we have too. Fencing. Let's go to the beach. That's in the way. Okay, 5 stars. I have a lot of shit. I hoard a lot. Sorry, I hoard too much. What is this? Sahara ticket, right? Every time you buy. Okay, I remember now. Thank you, Sahara. You know, we don't have a lot. We really don't have a lot of stuff to put out. Oh, a pot rack. No, the pot rack is for the you know, it's for the kitchen when we get the chance to do it. Okay. Man. Exercise bike. I guess we can put the flamingo somewhere. Yeah, we can put the flamingo somewhere. The lawnmower, we can put it somewhere. We can just dump the lawnmower, I guess. Actually, I wish we could get the both the blue and red corner, like just basically the boxing ring, and we can have like an outdoor gym, kind of like what they do in like Muscle Beach in Venice, California, Venice Beach rather. All right. Okay. I think that's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna put the pirate barrel, the Mrs. Flamingo, and I think we're gonna put it by the beach. Typically, you don't have the flamingo on the beach, but who's And then I guess, you know what? It's actually time to rip out the band-aid. I think I do have to chop some trees down. At this point, we can always buy more saplings and replant. It's a shame. It's a shame that I'm saying that, because like, I was always like, I gotta save the trees. I was even called like this the Lorax at some point, but I don't think it's gonna work out for us if we just keep the trees. So, all right, we're just gonna dump all this crap here. Figure it out later. Yeah, dump site, and let's chop some trees, shall we? Shit, the hell. Yep, time to craft. I'm just gonna make a regular ass axe. Oh, it's a pan. That's what a pan flute is. Okay, cool. Okay. All right. We're gonna make a bamboo forest, and you know what? Actually, while I'm here, let me try to see what there must be like. I know we had. I want to have this for the bamboo forest, right? We want to have that. We can have a little bamboo bench, right? And oh, we can have just bamboo themed knickknacks. All right, some bamboo themed knickknacks. I like that. And then okay, dim sum steamer. Yep. Okay. I know what to do. Alright. Time to rip the band-aid out. We're gonna go chop some trees. Hey, Sunny, welcome back. Time to rip the band-aid out. Let's go chop some trees. I know. My bloody Valentine. Oh, I'm so sorry, Sunny. I hope I do hope you get some rest. I know work can be ass. Like, yeah. Work can definitely be ass. I'm there with you. Yeah. Never fun. Okay. So this, where do we start the bamboo forest? I guess we could. We could start the bamboo forest here, I think. Like this cut off. Yeah. Like this cut off. And then we'll square it out. And then we can have the bamboo forest start from here. Okay. Alright. Whoever said I was the Lorax. Hold on, let me just drink some more water. Oh, dude, I'm sorry about that. Like, I don't know what staffing, I guess, but it's like that's kind of ass. Typically, the problem is like they give you too many hours to work, but right, but it sounds like they're just I don't know the staffing. I guess maybe they overstaffed, they overestimated the amount of staff, but that still sucks regardless, right? Okay. Goodbye, trees. Hey, Charlie, how you doing? It's time to chop some fucking trees down. I actually like this outfit that we have, the My Bloody Valentine outfit. I actually really like it. Ah, okay. Yeah, it is. That is really bad. Like, I don't know what the reasoning is for your job, but it's some ass shit. I mean, yeah. I really don't know why they. I do think it's like staffing. Probably definitely staffing. They overstaffed. They overestimated their staffing estimates, which is like super bad for them to do. But yeah. They should have switched you out with someone who was like who didn't want to work or ask around for you. But I'm sorry, dude. Big Dumbos, yeah. Oops. So what we're doing today is we're going to start planting the bamboos for the Zen. Nope, for the Zen garden. Actually, you know what? Let me. No. It must be Zen. No, but I'm such. Wait, hold on. It must be Zen. Yeah, not bamboo garden, Zen garden. You know, it's kind of up in the air, to be honest. Something with bamboos, right? To be honest, I think it will most likely be a bamboo garden than a Zen garden. Because the Zen garden is more, you know, Zen related, but my goal is more bamboo oriented. So we're definitely doing something like the bamboo, not the Zen. I just keep saying Zen because that's all I need Zen in my life. I keep saying Zen because that's what I need. No. That's what I need in life, to be honest. A little bamboo forest. How about that? That's what it is. It's a little bamboo forest. That's what we're making. That's what we're making. Bamboo forest right next to the damn cemetery. Okay. So, I want to say that, you know what, I kind of, hold on, what are my other flowers? I'm thinking of like, because I still want to keep flowers on like the water, the edge of like the river and the ponds for the bamboo forest. And I kind of want to make it like a white flower, but I'm trying to think, are the mums a good flower, or should we go with something else that we have in hand? We could do the white, hold on, let me catch that butterfly. We could do the white lilies or the white wildflowers. After seeing the graves, all the victims, oh my god, this is it! It's all, I didn't even think about this, but it's all coming together. This is the serial killer outfit. It's it! I didn't even... It's all coming together. I think we'll do maybe the lilies. Maybe we'll do the white lilies. Or the wildflowers. I don't know. Maybe the lilies. Yeah, the lilies by the bamboo. Or any white flower that we have extra. We can do, you know, we can just do any white flower. It doesn't have to be like just lilies. But we will need the white flowers later on for the graveyard. Because typically you do leave white flowers in the graveyard. Okay. You know what? Yeah, I've convinced myself. Damn. Good thing I got that, huh? I've convinced myself we'll do multiple white flowers. And we'll start with... We'll grab one of these. We'll grab a white lily. And then we'll just start off. And then that's what we'll do. We'll have a little bamboo forest. Everything will be good. You know, life will be great. You know, feeling good, right? There it is. Okay. And then as for the... We're gonna leave the whatchamacallits alone. Whatchamacallits? The those ones. Whatever these are. This one. We're gonna leave these ones alone. Because the white ones have a lot of blue in them. And I don't like that for the bamboo forest. Alright. Should we change? No, we're not gonna change outfits. Am I crazy? What the hell? We're gonna say we're gonna say no, we're gonna sell these ones. No, save it for Flick. We'll save it for Flick, it's fine. We'll save it for Flick when he comes by. Alright. So we'll start with the white flowers and then we'll figure out the bamboo placement, right? Okay. So I was thinking of where to properly do the cutoff, because we could technically, right? I could technically do the cutoff of the bamboo forest from here, like cut it in half, have like some fencing over here. So cut that in half, or I could maybe square it off a little bit more, and then do it up until the edge. No, we'll just cut it straight across up until here. Okay, and we're gonna make. I guess we're gonna do bamboo. Yeah. Alright. I'm not the Lorax. What the hell? I know what you did last summer. I know what you did last summer. Alright. I don't know who it was. Someone said was like, because I usually, right, I usually save the trees and then just relocate them, but now I'm not doing that. Someone called me the Lorax yesterday. I don't know. I don't remember who it was. But see, we're not the Lorax. It was you. It was you, Charlie. Huh? You call me the damn Lorax. I'm trying to save the environment. Are you happy now? Are you happy now? There's no more environment to save. Now I'm the one slur. I wasn't on how do I say this? So I wasn't on Tumblr, but I know that a lot of a lot of people really enjoyed the one slur as like they really enjoyed the one slur, right? That was a thing. People like the one slur. That was a thing, right? They love the one slur. They really do. Yep. Yep. They love that individual. That individual. Oh my god. Alright. We need a few more white flowers, but I think the white flower idea is pretty good. You know what? I should probably get a white windflower a couple more just to balance it out. I'm just gonna try. Oh fucking hell. Hello, Octo Girl. But Yeah, we're gonna remove this red one. We'll plant it on the other side because obviously we need to save nature. I need to figure out what the fuck to do with these extra flowers. I'm just gonna put them to the side. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. We're gonna be okay. This will be, yeah, look at boom, boom, shakalaka. Yep. Just plant the shit out of them, dude. Who says I don't have an eye for nature? Not me. Green thumb deeps, that's what they call me. The madness is hitting. Hasn't, how long have I been streaming? 2 hours. Okay, that's an acceptable amount of time for me to go crazy. That's fine. That's an acceptable amount of time. 2 hours? Pff. Standard. So what I want to do is, I think I have some spare white windflowers actually. And you know what? For the weeds, I'm gonna, cause like, you know how I was talking about how I want the cemetery to feel a little overgrown. Oh god. So we're going to plant a few of the weeds. I think it would make sense if I prioritize the flowers for the cemetery, but I'm not gonna. Because the cemetery, we're pretty close to finishing it. I mean, the headstones that we have now are temporary because I kind of want a proper headstone. I don't know when those are coming or if there are in the game, but those are temporary. They're fine. Okay, we're gonna store this. We're gonna store this. We're gonna store this, and I'm gonna get some bamboo because oh my god, I swear to, did I use up all my damn bamboo? I did, didn't I? No, the skeleton first of all, I have a well. I have a well. The cemetery is for it's for you know, it's typically just, you know, for the sake of tradition, but yeah, I got a well, man. That's where I drop all my dead bodies. What are you talking about? We'll prioritize, you know, for the bamboo. We're gonna prioritize the fencing first. We'll prioritize the fencing first. Pile of bones. I do hope I find the pile of bones recipe. But again, I function in the... Wait, hold on. No, I'm stupid. I shouldn't be doing the bamboo fencing. I mean, we can use it. I should have been doing this one. Okay. Should have been doing this one. Because... Okay, there. We should be doing this one, the Zen. Because even if we're not Zen, I think it makes sense to have like the bamboo forest, but have like a solid fence structure available, if that makes sense. Am I making sense? We'll figure it out. We'll figure it. It will all work out. It'll all work out in the end. And then next, I think we'll make... We might be overdoing this. I could make the Imperial one. I could make the Imperial fencing and then just like... Just go with it. No. We'll do this one. It's fine. We'll do this one. It's the Emperor of the Tang Dynasty. Yeah, that's why you gotta save your medicines and your wasp nest and your weeds, bro. That's why, you know, you never know when one of your residents needs the meds. Okay, we're done. We're done with the Zen fence, and now what I want is... I made too much, didn't I? Fucking shit. It's fine. Shit. It's fine. It's fine. We're fine. It's gonna be okay. What I want is I want a little bamboo lunchbox. Where's that bamboo stool? And you know what? You know. So I want the center of the bamboo forest. What's this? The hearth? Oh, we could have a hearth too. Ooh, the noodle slide too. We'll have the noodle slide too. But I want the center of the bamboo forest to have the glowing thing. You know what I mean? Yeah, this one, the glowing moss pond. Problem is, I don't know where the fuck we get the glowing moss, but that's the idea. That's the idea. It's a 3x3 thing, and we'll figure it out. I think we have ample amount of space. The nice thing is that we did apportion a good amount of space, a good amount of land for this theoretical bamboo forest. Now, again, I have to give the Deeps delivery and the Deeps note that this will not look good. This will not look good, but we will try. I will try. I'll give it the good old college try, but there is no guarantee that this will be any form of aesthetic, pleasing to the eye, crafting experience. Or rather, this landscape architecturing thing experience. I'm just gonna make the mini DIY. I can't talk again. Maybe I'm talking too fast for my brain. We're gonna make this to carry around. And we're gonna drop it in where we're gonna go because we might need to build more stuff. I talk too fast sometimes. How did my mouth can't keep up with the fast processing of my brain? Quick math, baby. Okay, and then tomatoes are coming nicely. They have been watered by the rain, and to die. We'll start with the fencing, and then we'll figure it all out later. The nice thing about the bamboos is they kind of have a life of their own too. Which is like, they just start sprouting mini bamboos, which is actually really good for me. We could start the so how would it look like if we start the fencing here? Hold on. It's a bit of a gap. Hold on. I thought it would like separate it. I thought it would like make two different rows and I can kind of like compare and contrast. Hold on, let me catch this Madagascar son of a gun. I don't mind the gap as much. I do mind the gap. I do mind that. I mind that it's smaller than it is bigger. I think I'm okay with it being a little bigger. Like the gap being like human sized rather than the gap being like... Nope, not that. Rather than the gap being like this. Yeah, we'll do this one. Yeah, that's better. That's fine. And then we could put like a flower here in the middle or something to cover it up. Okay. We're good. Since this is a rather long wall and a long amount of space, we're going to... Nope, not there. We're going to... I don't really have a second in command in my island. I thought it was Ribot, but I'm like, I don't know. I'm starting to doubt if I do need a second in command. I'm God Emperor. God damn it, I don't need it. But yeah. I'm just doing this way, and then we'll figure out where the entrance will be. It doesn't have to be ups, no, motherfucker. Sorry. I do curse a lot, by the way, so if just keep in mind, we're not that family friendly. Okay. It's not gonna be centered, the entrance, but it's definitely gonna be 3 people wide, and it doesn't have to be central. Some people would probably go crazy, but you know, it's the beauty of life, man. Not everything has to be symmetrical. There's beauty in asymmetry. On. It just has to look like relatively. It just has to look relatively like decent. Actually, you know what? No, it's more important because if I make... Oh god, I have to think about this for a bit. And the police sirens are passing by. I didn't commit that crime. I don't know if you guys can hear it. Am I gonna have roads here? Because this is the bigger part of the plateau, right? So this will be the more bamboo involved part of it. We're gonna have the little mossy pond over here. Maybe the bench. Or... So I guess it makes more sense if we put the entrance around this part, because this is the more of like the main section of the bamboo forest. So we'll do that 1, 2, and then 3. Too much thought into this, and it's still, you know. And then here, yeah, that makes... I could even like remove this and then build it like this, because that will be even more central to the bamboo section. You know, that's not too bad. I don't think that's too bad. Like I had some reservations with this, like having... Oh my god, I can't tap this. I can't. I had some reservations with like only having 1 wall. I could just make it 2. No, but 3 is better. I can maneuver up. Oh, 2 is fine. We'll do that. Yeah, this is actually better, I think. Yeah. And then, boop. Yep, okay, cool. See, simulation, baby. It's just a little, it's all you need in life. You just have to like visualize. You just have to visualize what you need. And there goes my thing. That's fine. Oh, nice. Oh wait, I did have a thing. Okay. While we're doing this, let's put the crafting bench. Oh my god, we can place the crafting bench here. So we have like a way to like, you know, build stuff and not let it be distracting and prevents us from achieving our goals. Okay, perfect. Now, I need to grab one more wildflower because that hole isn't for me. This hole is for me. Or I could grab one of these. No, but I don't like the look of the yellow daisies. This hole is for me. Alright. Did I only really have this many windflowers? I need to get rid of this rock. Actually, you know what? No, you know, there's something zen about having the rock. No, no, we're gonna get rid of the rock. I don't want to be hitting the rock and having to like mess about that. We're gonna have to break that rock. Oh my god. Really? And we miss. Okay, hold on. Give me a second. There it is. Can't believe. Gotta put my damn shovel up just so it plants it there. And then I need a Scooby-Doo. Whoa! There's the wheelchair. Charlie, was this your idea, the wheelchair? Or was it fruit salads? The wheelchair. One last push, baby. Alright, let me shake a tree. Let me get some fruits. It was you, yep. That's it. That's the one. Alrighty. We're gonna break that damn rock. Would you guys be interested in watching me play a little bit of Story of Seasons, which is basically oh my god, what's it called? I forgot the original title of the game series, but I have Story of Seasons in my Switch. Like once I get bored with Animal Crossing, I can play that. There we go. All right. Okay, so I think we should start figuring out bamboo location. God, Harvest Moon. There we go. It was Harvest Moon Story of Seasons. That's what I have on the Switch. Harvest Moon. I played a little bit of it and I enjoyed it, but I don't know if like y'all want to watch that. But I have it on Switch. It's basically like yes, it's like the spiritual predecessor of games like Stardew Valley, things like that. Like it's like the OG build your village thing. Like you're a guy who, this is a huge thing. I did not expect that this would be this huge. These are big items. But yeah, Harvest Moon Story of Seasons. I only bring it up because it's, you know, it's a little similar to Animal Crossing in that way, but it's a little bit more, you know, there's a lot more to it because like there's actually like item durability, there's things for you to do and stuff like that. So yeah, maybe we will play it because like I don't want to buy any new Switch games right now because technically Uncle Deeps is in between jobs, so you know, we're penny pinching a little bit. We're penny pinching a little bit, but I do have existing games. I do have existing games on my Switch. Shit, I'll even play Digimon Cyber Sleuth if y'all want to, but I wouldn't advise it. As much as I like Digimon, I played a little bit of Digimon Cyber Sleuth and it's they tried. I'll just say they tried. They really did try that game. Okay, so this is a 3x3 item, I think. So the hearth gives me an understanding of how big the glowing moss fountain should be. We can kind of bring it back here, the glowing moss fountain around here. As for the bamboo noodle slide, I really didn't know what I was gonna do with this. I just got it because it's bamboo themed. You don't even see the noodles. The item is two. That one's a 2x2. That holy shit! That is a 2x2. What the hell? Okay, so it's a 3x3. So okay. I know that. I definitely know the thing is a 3x3. The what's its face? The fountain. So I guess the fountain will be here. Right, we'll kind of like... We'll plant the bamboos around the side here, stop here. And then maybe have a bench here. And then build the plant the bamboos to the edge. Stopping like here. And then we'll slowly fill it out towards the center, I want to say. Because I think it'll be easier for me to manage once we start building from the side. And I already have like what? 15? So we'll leave a little bit of space for them. So let's try to plan this. Okay, 1. We'll leave some space in between. So that they have like a chance to kind of like propagate. The edges should be fine, I want to say. Shouldn't be that bad. Shit. Ah. Just so it has something to anchor on. Okay. And we'll have a bamboo bench here, another one here. And then I guess we'll definitely leave this, right? And then maybe put a lantern here to the side over there where we can't typically access. And then there. I guess we could also start. Not there. It is gonna slowly get filled out, the bamboo. Here. No, definitely not the center, but like, you know, around the thickness. Over here, it's slowly gonna get filled out by bamboo. But we'll have to let it propagate first. Right? Get some more shoots when we get the chance to. You know, Isabel's always giving me shit, right? About how like, oh, 2-star, 2-star. We're figuring it out, okay, Isabel? Like, it's a work in progress. Bobby Bear. Okay, cool. Let us do the planting, yes? There goes my Red Skull accent again. And we're gonna rock and roll. Here we go. Let's just start. Yep. Again, the nice thing about the bamboo is that it propagates, right? Like it'll just spread on its own. So it'll leaving space for it. We should get more shoots for us to plant. The only problem now is I think it might start overgrowing, so there might be some maintenance that we have to do for the bamboo, which is like, it's funny as hell. It's funny as hell to say that we have to do maintenance for the bamboo, but like, okay, sure. When I was growing up in Asia, in the Philippines, we had a saying where it was like, if you have an enemy or if you hate your neighbor, basically, you would plant bamboo in front of their house. The reason why, because the bamboo won't stop growing, and then you both will never see each other. And if they ever want to cut the bamboo, they're gonna have a hell of a time trying to cut the bamboo. Or trying to get rid of it, because bamboo is so hard to get rid of. Again, we're leaving the center here a little bit empty, and then we can start to have a little bit of something here. Because one thing I do want to do is I want to be able to walk, right? That's one. But I kind of want to cover the wall a little bit with a few bamboos, but we still want to be able to reach this point here. So we're gonna do maybe just 3 for now, just 3 rows, and then we'll figure the rest out from there. And I don't want to get it too close to this where we have to like turn, so that should be fine. This one we might have to get rid of this bamboo in the future, but you know, that's future Deeps' problem. Actually, and now it looks like we have enough shoots. Yep, we have enough shoots to actually cover the front of the wall. Yep, don't. That's great. That's just fantastic. Okay. Again, I don't know how this will all work out, to be honest. We're still waiting on a few things, but it should be fine. Now, as far as the furniture we have, I don't know. There's that guy again. I don't know. I don't know if we're... I kind of like having this, and then having some, like, maybe stools around it. It's kind of cool, in my opinion. But, yeah, the fountain will definitely be here. And then we'll have a bench around here. We can make the bench now, I think. Is there any other bamboo paraphernalia that I could do? There's that. Bamboo paraphernalia. Let's make some dim sum, guys. I love me some dim sum, I guess. Alright. Alrighty. So, this is the final piece at the moment. Right, we'll have a little benchy bench. Right? Maybe a little back. Alright, Charlie, once again, I do appreciate you for dropping by as always, my friend. And yeah, get some rest. Thank you for dropping by. Alright. Coolio. And I think we're actually about to end. I think we're actually about to do the wrap up anyways. Because I think I've done a lot. Yeah, we'll come back to that later. I've done a lot this stream, in my opinion. So I think we're going to do the wrap up real soon. Today's going to be a rather short stream. I did some cardio and some core exercises, so I'm a little knocked out. But I think I still hit the typical deep talking points, so we're good to go. Alrighty. So, ladies and gents, we're gonna put all we need to put in storage. I think this is storage. Put in storage. Put in. Oh, you know what? Oh, okay. I do know now. I know a use case for the shit. Okay. I know a use case for the bamboo fencing. What we're going to do is once we kind of plot out, we have a better understanding of how the bamboo shoots grow. We will. Yes. What do you need, my friend? We will use the fencing to like block off areas of between like the bamboo and then the walkways. Okay. Are you okay? Sure, man. Alright, bro. Alright, got it, no worries. Dude, I got. Alright, I got you, man. You know, you can deliver it directly to her. Definitely appreciate it. It's fine. She's at home too. She's at home too. Alrighty. Oh, I actually. Oh my god, I didn't notice. I'm actually clocking in pretty close to 3 hours today too. Pashmina? I have something for you. I do. I don't know. Try it on. Not so bad. I would have preferred a different color set, but you know what? It's a good change in pace. Uh-huh, yeah. What you got for me? Full body tights? Thank you. Now I'm a superhero. Thank you. Daredevil. Okay, thank you. You're welcome. Bye-bye. Olaf's color choices are not very... You know, I mean... Judy, how are you? I have a gift for you, Judy. Don't know. Maybe you'll like it. Maybe you won't. Oh, okay. Whew. Oh my god. I really thought I fucked up there. I'll give you a fish next time, girl. I'll get you a nice one. Don't worry. I don't feel bad. Now I feel bad. Alright. So, we're gonna do a wrap-up. Actually, before we do a wrap-up, there's one more thing we need to do. I keep forgetting this. I keep forgetting to mention it. Is... We need to pay off some of our debt. I want to say we'll pay off... Sounds good. We'll pay off 50k. We'll pay off some 55,000. Save some money for ourselves. You know what? We'll pay off 50,000. We did a lot. We did a lot. Alrighty. So. Alright. Dude, oh my god, yeah, we did pay a lot. We'll do 50k. 50k, yep. We're getting there. Alrighty. So, we have one more thing to do before we wrap up today's stream, ladies and gents. Is we are going to... Alright, I want everybody in today. I want everybody in. And I want to make sure we see some team effort here, guys. Come on now. Alright. I see y'all. Alright, Tom Nook's in today. That's a rarity. Kicks, thank you for being here today, my friend. And then there's the serial killer in the middle. And there's the serial killer in the middle. I know what you did last summer. Ribot's not paying attention, I can tell. V. Orville has a dead look in his eyes. Maybe that's why like Wilbur wears sunglasses. Alright. Good job, everybody. It's a good wrap up. And honestly, we made a pretty sizable dent to our debt. We're only like 300k left. We've accomplished a good amount of things. I want to say we've delivered the gift Olaf wanted to give to Pashmina. I don't know why he didn't want to deliver it himself, but I'm not gonna, I'm not gonna tease him on it. You know, it's hard. I get it. You know. Oh my god. I'll catch this fish, and he has a little crush, and it's fine. I'll help him out with it. He is the Secretary of Social Welfare. It's fine if he gets it on with the Secretary of Works and Infrastructure. Those two occupations are not too far apart, so could do some good work there. Hold on, let me catch this fish real quick and we'll do a wrap up. Help him out. Gotta help a brother out, right? You gotta help a brother out. I already delivered the gift, don't worry. We already delivered the gift. And I delivered the gift as this, wearing this outfit. There we go. I really love this outfit. It just came together. And let me review what we did today. Unfortunately, we did not get the coelacanth, even if it was raining. Hello, Sadako. He'll be out of the one day he will. One day. Yeah, I do like the idea of like just putting weeds of just putting weeds and then the black and white flowers here, but we'll figure out that later. And we did figure out the we did figure out like the little planting thing. One thing I want to do maybe is I don't want like the center to be so thick of bamboo, but we could replace some of that like bamboo thickness with maybe the fencing. We'll see how it looks, but we'll figure it out later. And maybe once we get a little bit more bamboo, we'll start making this part thicker, just making sure that this part here is walkable so people can like sit down, do their thing, and then watch the glowy moss pond here. I don't know if I really want to keep this. I want to keep this just for the sake that I think this is cool. It doesn't really fit the forest, but you know, it looks cool, man. And then I kind of want to have like a lantern here and then on the other side, just because it gives it a different feeling and vibe. Maybe add a couple more flowers in this section here. But yeah, we'll figure it out. We have like the bamboo forest. It's fine. It'll all pan out. It will all pan out. Alright. And with that said, I can't believe I'm saying this, but we actually hit 3 hours today. It didn't feel like 3 hours, but I am a little tired from the working out. Uncle Deeps shouldn't have ran. Shouldn't have done some cardio. Shouldn't have done some core. But I need to keep my body strong and to keep my mind sane. I say sane, but you know, as sane as I could be. Alrighty, y'all. So, with all that said, thank you so much for dropping by, everybody who came by. Turn up. Everybody who came by. Over at the YouTube side, leave a like, subscribe, and over at the Twitch side, definitely leave a follow. And to everybody, please tell your friends about me, and I will see you guys in a few hours for some Pokemon if you guys are interested. And tomorrow for a little bit more Animal Crossing. Alright, see you guys later. And remember, the weed man is always better to sell the weed to than Timmy and Tommy. And that's a moral right. Alright, see you guys later. Bye. Bam.